Hey folks, ever dreamt of making money while you're snoozing or binge watching your favorite series? Well, dividend investing might just make that dream a reality. Imagine this, you're lounging on your couch, engrossed in the latest season of your favorite show, and your bank account is quietly growing. Sounds like a fantasy, right? But it's not. It's the magic of dividend investing. Now you're probably wondering, what on earth is dividend investing? Well, it's like getting a slice of a company's profit pie just for owning a piece of it. It's the financial equivalent of having your cake and eating it too. And the best part? These slices keep coming, quarter after quarter, year after year. It's the gift that keeps on giving even when you're catching up on your beauty sleep or marathon watching your favorite shows. So buckle up as we embark on this exciting journey of dividend investing. Imagine getting a slice of cake every quarter just for owning a piece of a company. Sounds delicious, doesn't it? Well, that's dividends for you. In the financial world, dividends are a portion of a company's earnings that are distributed to shareholders. It's like the company saying, "Hey, thanks for believing in us. Here's a slice of our profit pie." And the best part? This slice comes to you on a regular basis, typically every quarter. Now let's think about dividends in a fun way. Picture yourself at a party. The host is a company you've invested in, and the party favor is a dividend. You're not just at the party for the great conversation and the chips and dip. You're there because at the end of the night, you'll walk away with a little something extra. That's your dividend. To bring this to life, let's think about some familiar companies. Ever heard of Coca-Cola or McDonald's? Of course you have. They're not just famous for their fizzy drinks and golden arches. They're also renowned for regularly paying dividends to their shareholders. So, if you own shares in these companies, you could be sipping on a Coke or munching on a Big Mac, all the while earning dividends. But it's not just about the big names. There are thousands of companies out there that pay dividends. From tech giants to healthcare companies, from utility providers to real estate investment trusts. The options are as diverse as the toppings on a pizza. The beauty of dividends is that they provide a steady stream of income regardless of market conditions. Even when stock prices are doing the hokey pokey, dividends can keep rolling in. It's like having a trusty umbrella that keeps you dry, even when the stock market is pouring down. So, dividends are like your golden ticket to a cake-eating contest, except the cake is money, and the contest is every quarter. Remember, don't put all your eggs in one dividend basket unless you're in the mood for an omelet of regrets. Now, let's delve into the art of building a robust dividend portfolio. The key here is to select companies with a consistent history of dividend payments. It's like picking a partner for a long journey. You want someone reliable who won't leave you stranded halfway. Companies that have consistently paid dividends are often financially strong, with sustainable business models. They are the workhorses of your wealth-building journey, pulling your financial cart with steady and reliable strength. However, it's not just about picking any company that pays dividends. You need to examine certain financial metrics. Think of it as doing a health checkup of the company. The payout ratio, for instance, tells you what portion of the company's earnings are being paid out as dividends. If it's too high, it might be unsustainable in the long run. Nobody wants a dividend that's here today and gone tomorrow, right? On the other hand, the dividend growth rate gives you an idea of how much the company's dividend payment has grown over time. A company that increases its dividends consistently is like a friend who keeps upping their game. Always a welcome sight. Now let's talk about diversification. It's the financial equivalent of not putting all your eggs in one basket. By investing in a mix of companies across different sectors, you reduce the risk of any single company's poor performance significantly impacting your portfolio. It's like having a team of superheroes. If one has a bad day, the others can step in and save the day. Finally, don't forget to use tools like stock screeners to find potential dividend-paying stocks. These are like your personal financial detectives, helping you uncover the best dividend-paying companies. So diversify your portfolio, and let your money work for you harder than you ever will. Remember, in the world of dividend investing, you're the boss, and your money is your hardworking employee. So sit back, relax, and let your money do the heavy lifting. Enjoy the ride, and watch your wealth grow. Ever heard of turning pennies into dollars? Well, that's exactly what the Dividend Reinvestment Plan, or DRIP, does. Imagine this. You're the proud owner of a golden goose, and every so often, this goose lays a golden egg. Now, instead of just collecting these golden eggs and hoarding them away, you decide to invest them back into the goose. And what happens? The goose starts laying more golden eggs. And then, you reinvest those extra eggs back into the goose again. And this cycle continues. Before you know it, you're sitting on a mountain of golden eggs. That's the magic of the Dividend Reinvestment Plan. It works like this: instead of taking your dividends as cash, you choose to reinvest them to buy more shares of the same stock. So, every time a dividend is paid, you automatically acquire more shares, which in turn generate more dividends. It's a beautiful cycle that turns a trickle of dividends into a steady stream of wealth. And here's the kicker: the power of compound interest. Albert Einstein once called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world, and for a good reason. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill. At first it might seem insignificant, but as it picks up more snow, it grows larger and rolls faster. That's the snowball effect of reinvesting dividends over time. Think about it. If you own a stock that pays a 5% dividend and you reinvest those dividends, after 20 years you could potentially double your initial investment, and that's not even factoring in any potential capital gains from the stock price appreciating. But remember, this isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It requires time and patience. It's like planting a tree. At first you might not see much, but give it time and it'll grow into a sturdy wealth tree, providing shade and fruits for years to come. So, with drips, you're not just collecting change, you're creating a wealth stream. Now remember, the stock market is like a roller coaster ride. Exhilarating, thrilling, but hold on to your dividends. Yes, investing in dividend-paying stocks can be a fun and rewarding way to build wealth, but it's not without its risks. First on the list is price volatility. Share prices fluctuate based on a multitude of factors, from general market sentiment to specific company news. Imagine you're on a boat and the stock price is the sea. One moment it's calm and serene, the next you're in a scene from The Perfect Storm. But remember, dividends can act as a life jacket, providing a steady income stream even in choppy waters. Next up is the risk of dividend cuts or suspensions. Companies are not obligated to pay dividends. If a company's earnings take a hit, it might decide to cut or even suspend its dividend. It's like expecting a slice of cake at a party, only to find out the cake is a lie. Ouch. And let's not forget about inflation. Over time, the purchasing power of your dividends may decrease. It's like trying to run up a down escalator. You're still moving, but it's harder to make progress. Another consideration is the tax treatment of dividends. Depending on your tax bracket and where you live, you might have to give a portion of your dividends to Uncle Sam. It's a bit like sharing your candy with a schoolyard bully. Not fun, but sometimes necessary. Finally, there's the risk of overconcentration. If you put all your eggs in the dividend basket, you might end up with an omelet of regrets. Diversification, my friends, is the spice of investment life. Now don't let these risks scare you off. Every investment strategy has its risks and rewards. The key is to understand these risks and manage them effectively. Do your own research, consult with a financial advisor, and make informed decisions. So, always buckle up, do your homework, and enjoy the ride. So, folks, that's dividend investing for you. A fun, exciting, and potentially profitable way to make your money work, even while you're catching some Z's. It's like having your cake and eating it too, only the cake is your share of company profits, and you're getting a new slice every quarter. Remember, the magic lies in the power of compounding and reinvesting those dividends, turning that trickle into a steady stream of wealth. But, as with any roller coaster ride, there are ups and downs. The stock market isn't always a smooth ride, and dividends aren't always a sure thing. So do your research, diversify your portfolio, and consider consulting with a financial advisor. Remember, the goal is to make your money work for you, not the other way around. And who knows, with some patience and smart investing, you might just find yourself laughing all the way to the bank. Thanks for joining us on this dividend journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video with your friends and enemies. Until next time, keep those dividends rolling.